Alrighty, this video is going to cover my favorite postpartum essentials. So I have quite a few products, so we're just going to jump right in. First one is going to be electrolytes. So this is my personal favorite brand. It's called Ultima. It's an electrolyte drink mix. This one's grape flavored, but it's gluten-free. It's keto, paleo, plant-based, so again, no sugars, and it really helps maximize that hydration. A lot of times water just isn't simply enough, especially for breastfeeding mamas. So this makes sure you stay really well hydrated, it's delicious, and you're not getting all the extra calories and sugar from like sports drinks like Gatorade or Body Armor or anything like that. So definitely check out Ultima for ultimate replenishment during your postpartum. I'm just going to go down the line here. Peri bottles, super fun to talk about, but this one is my favorite. It's the Frida brand. They have a lot of really incredible products now, but this one's my favorite because it is inverted. So again, during that really sensitive healing phase when you're not quite able to use the restroom as you normally do, this really helps put it with some nice lukewarm water. You can even put like an herbal sitz bath in here and give yourself a really nice refreshing way to freshen up after you use the restroom. So Frida brand is my favorite on this. Wish Gardens After Ease for postpartum was life-changing this time around. With my first pregnancy and postpartum, I did not have that many after pains. I wasn't really sure what mamas were talking about when they said that their uterus was cramping and really painful. This time around, I was very glad to have this. The cramps get worse with each kiddo, and that was definitely true for my situation. But this After Ease really, really helped. It essentially helps to naturally really get rid of all that discomfort. It's a pain reliever without having all the extra toxins from like ibuprofen or Aleve or anything like that. So After Ease is where it's at. These next two I'm going to show you as a kind of a combo. I did my own freezer pads, again for perennial healing afterwards. I made my own with a mix of witch hazel toner. You want to get an alcohol-free one so it doesn't sting and burn. I got these on Amazon, but again, it's all natural. And then I also mixed it with, again, organic aloe vera gel. So both of those have really nice cooling, healing properties for postpartum. Again, just making sure that we decrease that inflammation as naturally as possible. So those are awesome. I did essentially a little mix of these. If you need the recipe, please contact me. I also put a little bit of clary sage oil and lavender in it as well, and I put them on an organic pad, wrapped them up, put them in the freezer. I made those ahead of time so that when postpartum hit, I just had them and I could easily grab them out of the freezer for postpartum healing. The other one seems silly. Heater. A heating pad was really essential for my postpartum healing as well. Really helped to, again, decrease those afterbirth pains and the uterine cramping. So, seems silly, get a heating pad. Mother Love products. We do carry these in the office. They are really wonderful as well. They have a whole bunch of different things. I actually have 3 different products here with me right now. The Sitz Bath Spray is what you use postpartum for spraying after you use the restroom. You can put it directly on your perineum. Again, it's another way of decreasing all the inflammation. This is their nipple cream, which thankfully I didn't need to use a whole lot of this time around, but I used a lot with my first. But again, it's organic and it's really wonderful to heal yourself without putting any toxins on your nipples, because your baby will be in direct contact with that. So make sure that you check out the Mother Love Nipple Cream. And then I also do have their More Milk Plus. I haven't used a whole lot of these at the moment just because it'll lead me into my next product, but I had them on hand because breastfeeding was not easy for me the first time around, so I wanted to just be really prepared that if I needed a surge or an increase in my milk supply, that I had them readily available. So More Milk Plus, if you're already struggling with milk supply, look into this. The reason I haven't had to take this as much is because I encapsulated my placenta. So what does that mean? So essentially, lovely Caitlin with Northern Colorado Placenta Services picks up your placenta after birth, whether you have it at a hospital, a home, a birth center. She comes in, gets it for you, and then prepares it fully from start to finish. Then she puts it in these really easy little capsules. The point of placenta services is to, again, really regain that natural hormone balance using your own placenta. Helps with hormone balance, milk supply, really just those the blues of postnatal time, but it can also really help with like more severe anxiety, depression types of symptoms as well. So in general, I did this both pregnancies. I was not good about taking them my first time. This time I make sure that I take them every single day. So right away, postpartum, I was taking 2 in the morning and then 1 at night. Thankfully, now I've been able to scale it back. And I really just take 1 a day to make sure that my milk supply, my hormones are nice and level and balanced. So definitely check out Miss Caitlin with placenta, Northern Colorado Placenta Services. She's awesome. And one placenta, mine personally, yielded 161 capsules. So that is a really great benefit of this, as well as you pay for it one time and it really will last you a very long time throughout your postpartum journey. So again, check out Encapsulating Placentas. Again, if you have more questions on this, either look up her directly. Like I said, she's super knowledgeable and really incredible, or contact me and I can give you more information about that. Next one is a really silicone breast pump. I did not use this with my first either, but this time around I heard really wonderful things and I wanted to make sure that I could get as much of my milk supply going right away as quick as possible. So this has really helped. It's really easy, it's not noisy, you don't need to plug it in, and it really just helps catch all that extra milk. And I attach this while my little guy is nursing, just to collect even like an ounce is really beneficial. So check out these, they're really wonderful. Next one is Earth Mama Angel Baby Mama Bottom Balm. Awesome stuff. Again, it's all about the perineal healing. So you can use this either in conjunction with the sit spray and the frozen pads. You could just do this, just do one of them. I wanted to get as much healing relief as possible this time around. So again, I just got all of them going. So the Earth Mama Angel Baby Mama Bottom Balm is awesome. And then this last one was actually a gift from this really awesome local gal who's starting up a new company, which hopefully we'll be able to talk about shortly, for postnatal mamas. But she calls this her mother anointing oil, which really helps me feel grounded and centered. Again, in conjunction with my placenta pills, really helps me to maintain my mood. It's like uplifting, but also grounding at the same time. Essentially, I apply it at the base of my neck and then I run it down my spine. And again, it just really helps me feel connected to my baby, to myself, to the earth. And she puts in it red mandarin oil, magnolia oil, vetiver, and cardamom. So along with that fractionated coconut oil. So if you have oils at home, make sure that you any blend that you really like. I really like the doTERRA's Balance as well. But this is just a really special, sweet little gift from someone that's really working for me. So all of that being said, I have a lot of postpartum products, but these are just my absolute favorites that I think every mama should invest in. So again, if you have any other questions, contact us as soon as possible so that we can make sure that your postpartum journey is as smooth sailing as possible.